卒園時起立礼。
Dear parents, teachers, and all these Iluka students, konnichiwa. I cannot believe I'm standing here today making a speech, and my little boy Curtis is graduating from school already. It wasn't long before Curtis started the first day here, and now 3.5 years later, he's graduating and already started kindergarten. Why do we send Curtis to this Japanese school? We get asked a lot by many people. I think the main reason for them asking this is the fact that both my husband and I do not speak any Japanese, and none of us have any background in Japanese culture. Once a parent even asked me a question and answered for me right away, said, "Oh, you just want your son to win from the beginning, so you add Japanese as his second language right away." I laughed when I heard him saying that. Like all your parents here who want the best for your children, we want to make sure Curtis is taken care of by people who would care about him and who are willing to share their time and energy with him. I visited many schools before I enrolled Curtis at Iluka. Honestly, I was disappointed at many teachers from those prestigious schools, so-called, and those teachers or lack of passion when they're interacting with the kids. Some may say that my husband and I were not. Some may say that I'm a picky mom, but honestly, my husband and I were not comfortable sending a child to some school that the teachers just don't care for your kids. And some may argue that so-called prestigious school have better school environment or even best academic resources and programs. But to me, it's the people factor that I care the most. So now I'll go back to the question, why Iluka? We pretty much decided to come to this school during our first visit to the school. Curtis didn't want to leave the playground where he met his first teacher, Sayo Sensei. Based on the interaction between Sayo Sensei and him, we knew this is the right school for him. At Iluka, senseis take care of every child with those gentle smiles and loving words. To me, that is priceless. Many more amazing surprises came after we enrolled at Iluka. For example, teachers feed their penguin class students just to make sure they're eating enough. Teachers sing and dance with the kids every day, and one of the sensei will be playing the piano. Teachers hug the kids to calm them down when they're having a bad day or just simply missing their mommy or daddy. Teachers even pet the kids back to help them fall asleep at nap time. The school celebrates the kids' birthday monthly. They celebrate the traditional Japanese holidays, and that's not all. This preschool has Olympics, has Christmas plays, and even graduation ceremonies. At school Olympics, you get to see your kids dance and exercise, and as the years go by, you'll see how they developed. Well, the first year when they're in the penguin class, they usually just stand there and watch their teachers and other people dance and sing. But by the time they're at the Iluka class, they will try to sing the loudest, and then they will try to run the fastest among their friends too. And at Christmas play, you see them sing and act a lot, and a lot of times you hear them cry too. And from San Pikino Kobuda-san to Pam Pam Pan Dano Pan Yasan, I can still remember their Ultra Pam pose at the end of the play last year. And last but not the least, the graduation ceremonies. You will see the kids marching into the church with the proud face on. They know how much they have learned and achieved during the time they're at Iluka school. Other than these exciting events, the teachers here are also the reason why Iluka is such a good school. Mayuko Sensei was the teacher who helped Curtis to accept different vegetables and fruits. She advised me to put the vegetables in the lunchbox, and she'll help him accept these things before it's too late. And I always see Kazumi Sensei running and playing with the kids at the playground under those hot weathers. You know, it amazed me so much because on those hot summer days, I just want to stay indoor and with the cool AC on. Yuko Sensei has her own sense of humor when she's with the kids. She let the kids develop their own personality, yet she guides them to the right direction at the same time. Chisato Sensei has always been the one helping the parents with everything in regards to school. Curtis learned so much and matured so much during the past year. Some of you parents might still remember Sayo Sensei, Aki Sensei, and also Reiko Sensei. They are all so wonderful too. You think these teachers are wonderful enough? Look at Iluka's assistant teachers. I don't believe you can see any assistant teachers like them anywhere else. Maria Sensei always has that gentle voice and always is smiling when she's watching the kids play at the playground. And you can always see Taiko Sensei talking to the penguin class and trying to calm them down. Nachiko Sensei substitutes a lot when other full-time teacher is on vacation. She is always so graceful when you talk to her. Chishio Sensei always greeted me with her energetic "Ohayo gozaimasu." And when I drop off Curtis, her smile will comfort you with all the anxiety you might have leaving your child at school during the first year. Yuriko Sensei gave me advices when I felt frustrated with Curtis. And I can never forget about the pencil holder trainer she lent Curtis when Curtis started writing but were not strong enough to hold the pencil. These little things are all the important things to me. And from these little things, you know all these senseis are doing their everyday jobs with passion, sincerity, and with their hearts. All these wonderful things are the reason why we chose Iluka. Thank you to all these wonderful senseis. Last year, Sara-chan's mom made a speech and bursted into tears during the speech. It really touched my heart because I knew she felt the same way I do about this school and all these wonderful teachers. Now it's our turn to say goodbye to Iluka. I know these graduates will always remember what they have learned at Iluka and cherish their friendship they developed at the school. And all these kids are winning from the beginning already by coming to Iluka. Thank you, Iluka Yochien. Thank you, Sensei. And thank you, Angel Sensei, too. And goodbye. Sotsuen omedeo gozaimasu.
Thank you very much for the wonderful speech. So